Good evening, everyone. I'm just gonna like munch before I begin. I'm a little bit hungry. So, I realized I hadn't done a drawing stream in a while. And my boyfriend is working right now. So, I was like, I need to be productive. Um, so, here we are. Um, so, basically, similar to the last stream, or the previous stream, you guys, like, just give me an anime character and I will try to draw them to the hello, welcome to the stream. I'll try and draw them to the best of my ability. Um, and yeah, just any anime character that comes to mind. And then feel free to ask questions just like throughout the stream. Um, whether it be about voice acting, um, music, um, life advice. Actually, I might be the worst person to ask for that. Um, but yeah, just whatever comes to mind. Um, but yeah, what's an anime character you guys want me to draw? I got my notebook and my colored pencils with me, so this is gonna be fun. Try drawing Killua and Gon. I should have also specified this is gonna like be from memory. Oh, Killua just entered the chat. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone. Can you draw Pyro? I don't know who that is. I mean, that's your name. You should be Velma for Halloween. Actually, my sister's gonna be that for Halloween. um, so I gotta find something else. What is, let's see. I think your profile picture's too small for me to see. I'm sorry. Alright. I'm gonna draw some requested Gon and Killua from Hunter x Hunter. So I guess we're just drawing both. I can try, like, I don't know how good it's gonna turn out. Is this the bathroom? No, this is my room. I just, like, live in a bathroom. Oh, man. Let's see. Hello, everyone who's joining. I'm sorry if I don't see your messages. Okay. Let's see. She eats in her bathroom. I feel like we all did that at some point or another. Oh, well, no, it was a joke. I'm in my room. This is my stuffed animal. Oh, man. I have no clue what to do. Okay. So last time I did, yeah, One Punch Man, Psyche, and Shizuo from Durarara. So now, it's cute, right? Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, the toilet comments. Okay, I'll draw Gon and Killua again. This is like from memory. Because truthfully, I only ever watched a bit of Hunter x Hunter. And I probably need to continue it someday. Um, I know my boyfriend really likes it. And I only vaguely remember what they look like. I definitely remember their hair. For some reason, I always remember a lot of characters like hair. Because that just like stands out to me. But yeah, that's about it. You can watch it with your boyfriend on the toilet. Oh gosh. I'm never I'm never gonna live down just the Velma accusations. How long have you been teaching? Teaching music. Oh gosh. Definitely a bit. But I didn't used to teach a whole lot of instruments. I used to only really teach violin and singing. And then eventually I got to a point where I could teach piano and guitar and ukulele. But yeah. I think weirdly enough, even though violin's my first instrument, I think piano might be even a little bit easier to teach. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm just missing so many comments. You donate for a violin request. Oh my gosh. I wish I could. But my violin strings, I have neglected them for years. And so that's one thing that I need to fix. But yeah. So you never taught math? I mean, I tutored once when I was younger, and then once for like reading and whatnot. But yeah. Oh gosh. You look like a teacher for every subject for high school. Aubrey Plaza, is that you, bro? Actually, my sister kind of looks like her, I think. People who live in their bathroom don't clean their violin strings. No, they just need to be replaced at this point. Let's see. I need to listen to more Stray Kids. I've considered getting into more like K-pop and J-pop as of recent. Me and my friends watch your videos. Oh, lovely. I'm glad. You look like you would get mad at me for not showing up to work. Oh gosh. What are these questions even? I feel like, yeah, as far as like I guess my familiarity with like K-pop music, I mean, it's not like great because it's like I only know like two or three songs. Oh, and sorry, I'm like drawing Gon and Killua because I was like, wait, I need to actually be drawing on the stream. And then I realized halfway through, I was like, wait a minute. I don't think I remember what Killua's hair looks like. So we're just gonna hope this is it. I think I made his hair too short. Let's see. I love your videos. Oh, thank you. Sent a gift. I'm so sorry that I'm just like, I'm trying to read all these comments. Um, but yeah. Let's see. I'm so sorry. I don't. Oh, thank you for the gift. Um, but yeah. Let's see. This isn't working too well, or as well as I thought. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sure this isn't like new news to anyone, but in my head, I'm like, oh, this is like cool. Um, who else knew that the author of Sailor Moon and Hunter x Hunter were married? Because I figured that out at one point. Can you draw me? Unless I gotta finish the Killua drawing. I'm sorry. What is. Okay. Sailor Moon was a classic. That's why they're both peak fiction. Let's see. Hello. Welcome to the stream. This is not turning out so far how I wish it would. So I'm sorry, everyone. Again, this is all from memory. I remember Killua doesn't really like smile much, if I remember correctly. Or maybe he does, but I'm just forgetting. This doesn't look like Killua. I'm just gonna say that right now. Set the expectations low. Oh gosh. But yeah. Oh, that's my boyfriend. He says you look so cute. Thank you, my love. You look like you eat Sour Patch Kids for breakfast. I think that's one of my favorite candies. I definitely like. Your boyfriend is cute. Oh, thank you. Yes, he's very talented and very sweet. I remember Killua wears like the t-shirt over long sleeve fashion, I think, or something of that nature. Um, I think they have like numbers on their shirts, but maybe it's just because I only remember like the exam arc. And I don't because I think that's like as far as I got in the show. That just goes to show how much I remember. Um, I remember like Gon definitely has like the more like I guess Ash like Ketchum kind of like vibes, and Killua was more serious. Okay, this is looking slightly better. And this is just like a quick, like rough drawing. Emphasis on the rough drawing. This is not good. Oh no. Oh no, what happened? I made Gon look like he's like balding. Is there any way to fix this? Can you do a Saber voice right now, like from Fate? I mean, that's the thing, because like people will ask sometimes for impressions. Impressions aren't typically my strong suit, but within every character, I guess there is a kind of archetype of their voice. Um, can you say happy birthday to my fiance? Of course, happy birthday. Um, welcome for those of you who just joined. But yeah, I think like how would I do a Saber voice? Well, that's the thing in my mind because I love like Fate so much, especially Fate Zero and Unlimited Blade Works. I think that I always pronounce her name wrong. Kari Walgren or Carrie Walgren. I think it's Carrie Walgren. Um, she like just absolutely had an amazing voice for that character. I feel like she has this very just like strong and like mature kind of voice that also has this like compassion behind it. And yeah, so I really love it. Uh, I don't think you guys want to see this drawing. It's getting worse and worse by the minute. um, but yeah. Um, let's see. Okay, I remember that there's a kind of orange brownish tint to like the outline of Gon's hair, I think. And then he also has brown eyes. I'm hoping that once I color in the eyes, this looks like a little bit better. Let's see. Always happy to see like people from other countries in my chat. It's always crazy. Because I'm like, oh wow. Just like you never know who's gonna watch your channel, which is fun. A sneak peek of the drawing. Well, it's something. Oh. I'm so like, okay. Last time I think my best drawing I did was my Saitama drawing. But again, this is like all from memory. Sometimes the more I've like seen a certain anime or I've been like into a certain anime, I'll remember the character designs a little bit better. But for the most part, it's it's tricky. That looks like Hunter x Hunter. Yes, I'm drawing the characters Hunter and Hunter from Hunter x Hunter. I like the drawing. Thank you. I subscribe and can I get a shout out? I mean, hello. Welcome to the stream, TV, I think it says. I mean, I'll pretty much just say, like, hi to anyone in the chat, but again, I'm sorry if I missed some of your guys' comments, just because I'm drawing. Let's see. I did! Oh, wait. Is this... Okay. I was, like, worried for a second, because I was like, this isn't the right colored pencil. I should have used, like, a darker green. I mean, it's not too late, but I have to... In that case... switch up the pencils momentarily. Let's do this. $10. Oh, thank you. I have no clue who that is, though. I'm so sorry. But thank you. I'm drawing... I'm drawing anime characters from memory. I'm drawing Gon and Killua right now from Hunter x Hunter. Or I'm trying to. I think there's also certain things... It's kind of interesting because you always get to see what, like, sticks out to a person with a character when they're kind of just, like, drawing it from memory. Like, I definitely remember, like, the outfits, again, that, like, Gon and Killua wear. Because they just seem so iconic. From Dragon Ball. Maybe I haven't gotten that far in Dragon Ball. I've only really watched Dragon Ball Z Kai. Right now, I'm on the arc where they're trying to defeat the dude who turns people into, like, candy. But now he's in his, like, evil... Or, well, he already was, like, evil. But maybe that's debatable. Because he, like, befriended the, like... the wrestling dude. But then he became, like, more evil. Wow. Great description of Dragon Ball from me. Absolute. That was so descriptive. Let's see. What characters do you draw? I mean, any that I'm familiar with. It's basically up to your guys' requests. It's mostly like anime characters. But yeah. But if I don't know them because I'm doing this all from like memory essentially, I probably can't draw them. So I apologize. But don't let that deter you from throwing a request out there. I'm definitely almost finished with my Gon and Killua drawings because I don't think it's getting any better than this personally. um it's not as bad as I thought it would be though. At least on, well, I don't know. I think Gon still looks pretty mediocre. Um I'm just gonna start drawing Killua now. Okay. Oh, I do have an eraser. Sweet. All right. I need to get blue. Maybe this one. And this one. Let's see. Would I know anything you voice acted in? In my head, I would assume no, because I've mostly done a lot of independent projects. But I actually have a playlist on my channel called Projects I'm In. Of those projects, I've been in a couple of audio dramas, which is really nice. I've also been in a couple of like animated skits, as well as an animated promo for the webcomic Anamnesis, in which I play the character of Chloe. And then one of my favorite roles currently, I just hype up this role every time I go on stream, is a character named Princess Merope in Plague of Crowns, who's just a super cool character. But yeah, I love playing that character. I don't think I've seen Ultra Kill. Am I an animator? I wish. That's so much dedication. That's why I do the voice acting. I respect anyone who does like animation though. I've worked for, it's just like really cool to see whenever I've gotten to work for someone where it's like they're like the writer, the animator, the editor, like they're doing everything, and it's really impressive. And sometimes they'll have like a team helping them, which is nice. The Lorax is in the chat. What's that photo behind you? It's my Persona 5 poster, so far signed by Max Middleman, who's the voice of Ryuji in Persona 5. I'm hoping that one day I'll get the chance to meet all the voice actors of Persona 5 and get like all the signatures, because that'd be cool. But yeah, I really love the voice acting in that game. Your hair is beautiful. Thank you. I attempted to color it purple at one point and it didn't work out as well as I intended, but I know what to do next time better, I guess. Um, but yeah, thank you for all the compliments, everyone in the chat. Nice green posters. It's a sound panel, so essentially it helps to remove the echoing from the walls whenever I'm recording. Uh, that's a little tricky in this room because it's just like a fairly large space. But yeah, I try my best. I'm glad I got to learn just more like cleaning up audio skills in terms of like echoing and whatnot in the past like couple of years, because it was definitely something that I didn't really used to know how to do. And back in the day when I first started doing voice acting, I would record and I had a lower quality microphone in like a little like fort made of like pillows that I used. And so it was really funny when my boyfriend asked me to voice in a project that he was like making before he was my boyfriend. And then he told me in his mind he thought like she must be like some really high-end professional voice actress. And then he like called me because he likes to like direct when he like records for stuff. He just saw me like hunched over my little like pillow fort for my microphone. And he was like, "Is that how you record?" And I was like, "Yeah." But yeah, I got a poster of Final Fantasy VII. Oh, nice. The original or remake or rebirth? Okay. So, oh, thank you everyone in the comments for the compliments. I think this is about as good as this this one's gonna go. I tried my best, I promise. I haven't watched the show in such a long time. Okay. Hunter x Hunter, yay. Right? Okay, on to the next one. Does anyone have another anime character? Are you an artist? I'll let you be the judge of that based on that drawing. Um I do draw a lot. I've been drawing for a while. Oh, Tuxedo Mask. I feel like he would be easier to draw. But then it's also like just remembering every detail of what he looks like. I think he wears a hat sometimes. I think I remember his hair. All right, we'll try. We'll try. What if I just draw the completely wrong character from Sailor Moon? There's this very specific kind of art style as well to Sailor Moon, I feel like. A lot of the hair and like the bangs, it's all like very rounded, if I remember correctly. Um, I don't know if I even remember like his hair part correctly. He sometimes has a rose. I remember the rose. I think it's in like his suit. Um, is that like a game? Or, sorry, some of what people are putting in the comments I'm not familiar with. Um, I think he smiles. Okay. And he's got like a button up collar, I think. I think he literally just wears like a long tuxedo or something. He has gloves. Do I speak Spanish? Not very well. Um, I probably remember more Latin than Spanish. When I was younger, I, well, yeah, I took so many like Spanish classes over the course of my life. I am Hispanic, by the way, but I think I just like took a lot of it when I was like younger and was not as invested as I could have been. And so now I'm thinking I gotta go back to that eventually. Though my love Juan has been teaching me a bit of Spanish, but then I also need to be consistent with that because then I forget some of the words. Okay, he's holding his top hat for some reason. Um, I feel like it should be on his head, but it's okay. We'll just overlook that. Um, and then, all right. And then he's got, does he have a bow tie or a tie? He definitely has like a bow tie. Or wait, he doesn't, I don't think he has anything like that. I thought he had like the rose in his shirt, but now I'm questioning it. So I guess maybe I was wrong. Um, I think he has like the buttons. Um, let's see. Hello, how are you? I'm doing well. Um, but yeah. Okay, this is much better than the previous drawing. And then I think there's like a kind of maybe bluish outline and lighting to his hair. Unless I'm like wrong about that, which I probably am. And maybe I just ruined my drawing. Oh, I love drawing though. I think this is also good for me to do in these streams because I kind of realized I was like, it's actually been quite a while since I've just like drawn on paper. Um, I'm, to be fair, like I'm very comfortable with digital drawing, but like, well, I don't really use like layering and whatnot. I totally, I don't really like layer my art when I draw it. Like, I've been using this app ever since I was like younger called like Paper 53, which I think now is Paper by WeTransfer. And yeah, I don't do any like, I mean, I don't, as a voice actress and an artist, I'm not in favor of like ever using like AI. And I would never do that because I also want to get good at just everything in terms of like the arts. And I just kind of, yeah, I just try and draw on paper 53 just using like just the pen and pencil and like marker settings essentially. Someone keeps saying I look like someone from Stray Kids, and I can't remember all of the members of Stray Kids. But yeah, I want to get good at art, and I think it's important to me that, well, it's unfortunate because now, I mean, I think like, yeah, even like paper now. I think a lot of art apps now, they've added like these like AI options, and I'm like, but that defeats the purpose. Because like you, I don't know, there's something satisfying about getting good at like your own art and like getting good at something you love. And that's just like my thoughts and opinions. Um because that's such a valuable thing to me. Let's see. It's gonna be funny because like one of you guys are gonna recommend like just a character that I remember like so well, and it's gonna look like significantly better than the rest of my other drawings of these characters. But yeah, bottom line is if you're an artist out there, such as myself, just like keep working hard, keep doing your best. Like, you will grow and you will get better. Like, Trust me. All right. I feel like I gave him like a receding hairline. Or maybe I just didn't add enough like shadow where there should be like shadow essentially. Okay, this is my attempt at drawing Tuxedo Mask. That's what he looks like, right? Am I wrong? Is this not what he looks like? Like piano practice. Yes, that's also true for piano. Practice. Like practicing and just like trusting the process. Like, so cool. He looks good. Thank you. I'm glad. Oh, all right. I mean, yeah, that's what he looks like. That's basically like, yeah, I can tell it's him. uh, let's see. Welcome to those of you who are just joining the stream. All right, what's another anime character that I can draw? Feel free to give me recommendations in the comments. And I'm hoping I get some that I'm like very familiar with. Asuka from Evangelion. I already drew Saitama, actually. Here, I'll show you. Because you just like dropped into the chat. This was last stream. But yeah. Ryuk from Death Note. Goku. I don't think I've ever tried drawing Asuka from Evangelion. Donatello from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But there's so many different renditions that could be done. Guts from Berserk. That would be cool, but I wouldn't do justice to. Oh, there's so many good. I'm really. Okay, between Guts and Asuka, I'm deciding which one I'd want to draw. I mean, I think I gotta draw Asuka. Just because I don't feel like I can do justice to Guts. Maybe I'll draw Guts someday when I get like really good. But yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Berserk is a classic. For sure. Oh, now I'm trying to. Okay, Asuka has bangs, but they're not really round. They're kind of like straight. I think. I think they do the thing where it's like it gets kind of shorter and then longer again in the middle. I could be wrong though. And then she has pigtails, but they're not all the way up, I think. When you have the guts. Okay. And let's see. I'm gonna have her like with a posture that indicates maybe like some attitude. Because she's a no nonsense kind of person. for sure. Um, and then you realize you can't draw hands. That's just like forever gonna be the struggle of anyone who draws. And then sometimes you meet people who are like good at drawing hands, and I'm like, how? There's a very specific kind of style to Evangelion as well, I feel like. Um, I don't know if I'm capturing it very well, though. My older brother is a very good artist. He's got kind of a very Evangelion inspired art style. It's kind of interesting because, in a way, you can always see, like, what are the art styles that have inspired, like, certain people. Um, and you can just, like, see so much of it within how they draw. And that's kind of cool. That's one of my favorite things about, I guess, seeing art sometimes. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. The older anime, the more the art styles differ from show to show. Yeah. Well, I guess it depends because I think that I don't know. I think there's certain art styles within certain genres in a way it seems like that a lot of people stick to for the most part. Like when I think of like shojo for example, there's like a very common art style that seems to be there that's very like recognizable to the genre. It's actually like really interesting even knowing that like cuz I can kind of see it as well with like Kentaro Miura who wrote Berserk seemed to really like shojo manga which is like cool and you can see some of that in his art which is kind of unique. Um I don't think I drew this arm proportionately. Um, but yeah. I think like personally in terms of maybe anime or manga that's like affected my art style. I'm trying to think of a specific one. I mean, I think I really liked. I just started off with a lot of very like detailed ones, I remember. Like there's like Violet Evergarden and Attack on Titan. And I especially like just how those studios draw eyes. Well, and then the same studio that made Violet Evergarden made A Silent Voice. And yeah. Oh no. Now this is the part where I don't remember anything about how to draw. Okay. Let's see. All right. I love your hairstyle. Thank you. Okay, they have very specific eyes in the art style of like Evangelion as well. It's almost it feels a little more like realistic in a way, but still has that kind of like just very noticeable look. I think this is the Nausicaa is always like angry for sure. Or not always, but most of the time. I think it looks like this. I could be wrong. Hello to those of you just joining the stream. Okay, I think I'm slowly figuring this out. Okay. We're just going to erase some of that. Okay. Okay, and then they have, I think their suits look something like this. Um, okay. Maybe. Uh, hey, how have you been? I've been good, thank you. What song are you listening to? Just like some lo-fi from the no copyright section of YouTube. Okay. And now we need orange. I think orange. Right. And then I need red. Um, let's see. Asuka has like orange hair, but I think it's a little golden also. Um, unless I'm just like mistaken. Let's see. Okay. And then we need, I think, this. Let's see. Are you a teacher? I teach music. But yes, I'm a voice actress. This isn't turning out quite how I envisioned, but that's okay. Let's see. What instrument do you play? I play violin and piano, and I sing, and guitar. But yeah, all that fun stuff. Okay, and then I'm just gonna like speed run this. Right. And then last, I just need to draw the eyes. And then just a little bit more shading. All right. This is, I mean, The saxophone. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. I play guitar, but I'm so shy. Oh, I think, like, if I'm being honest, I think most of us as musicians are a little introverted, even though we, like, perform. But yeah. Alright, this is my Asuka drawing. I tried my best. It definitely looks like a little bit wonky, but that's why I remember Asuka, how I think Asuka looks. Cool. Yeah, it turned out great. Oh, whew. Oh my gosh. Um, okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna call it there, but thank you all for watching this stream. Um, Thank you all, yeah, and whatnot. Um, and yeah, just like watching this video. Um, and yeah, feel free to check out just like some of my other videos, my other memes, my other content. This was cool. I hope you go live again. Yeah, I try to be more frequent with that, and then sometimes I forget. um, but yeah, thank you all for watching and for joining me. Yeah, check out my voice acting work, whether it's through my memes or the projects I've been in. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Oh, and someone just joined the stream, but now I'm ending the stream. I'll give you a chance to say bye. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful night. And yeah, I do a bunch of like other streams as well. Like I'm gonna try and do these like drawing streams more. I do like Q&A streams where you can ask about voice acting and stuff. I do gaming streams sometimes. Good night, everyone. Yeah, Armored Core and whatnot. But yeah, thank you all for watching and have a good night.